Hello and welcome to Chek Practitioner Level 5 Personal Fitness Trainer in London, and this video is all about how to outsmart the personal trainer competition in the gym. So if you're working in a gym and you're paying £1,500 to £1,000 per month to having the privilege of tapping into the company's customers in the gym, and you're really new to the industry and you want to earn more money and you want to be busier, so you really want to outsmart your competition, and the way you do that is read more books. So if you read one book a week, that's 52 weeks in a year, that's 52 new books. And if you was to read on one subject only, say it was back pain, you would have more knowledge than probably the average physio on lower back pain. If you use the 10,000 hour philosophy, where you do 10,000 hours on a subject as well, you will become a master in your field, because mastery takes 10,000 hours, okay? Then the next thing you can do to outsmart your competition is not going to be the cheapest, be the most expensive. And the reason why you should be the most expensive, like myself, is that many people want the Rolex. Everybody wants the Casio watch, which is really cheap. Everybody would love to have the Rolex if they could afford it. So by keeping your prices very high, you create this what would you call it? You create this brand that you're the best in the gym. But unfortunately, many of the gyms will go, well, you can only charge £70 an hour. Now, if you're self-employed, you should say to the manager, I'm self-employed, I'm paying rent, I should be allowed to charge what I want. And if you're not, then maybe find a new gym, or don't tell the manager. Because the manager's not going to ask to see your books. The manager's not going to ask to, what are you charging? Because it's your private, personal business information. The same as if they come up and ask for your health status, it's got nothing to do with them. It's your private information. So I would say, let's say you want to do a Chek course and you want to get the money together for the Chek courses, the £301 a month. Then by setting this standard of being the highest charging and giving the highest results, you'll be able to afford it really easily and it won't be a problem, Like when I done it, I bought all the prerequisites and done it like that bit by bit, which really worked for me and it really helped me. It took a bit longer, but it really worked and it really helped. So you've just got to find what works for you. So I would say you really need to think about, if you're a PT, whether you're going to be in the industry for years or whether you're going to leave in 3 months. If you're going to leave in 3 months, keep your rate at £10 an hour. Don't put it up. Don't read lots of books and don't increase your knowledge. But if you're looking at still doing it like me at 52, the higher your rate is, the more you create this brand and the more people will buy. Okay, because of your branding. So remember, you're a brand, and if you charge lower than your competition, then I don't think that sets a good brand in my view. But you'll get more bums on seats. So if you want to work yourself to death, like most PTs end up crashing energy-wise, gaining body fat themselves, wonder why they can't sleep at night, wonder why they're stressed out trying to book people in their diary and can't manage their diary because they're too busy, because their rate is too low. Now, I believe, and many of you might disagree with this, I believe with the state of the economy and the cost of living, if you're charging less than £80 an hour as a basic PT, if you're living at home and you don't have to pay rent, you haven't got a car, and you haven't got all these other expenses, then maybe you can charge 50, 60 quid an hour. But really, that's way too low. And all the entrepreneurs, all the successful business people, the ones that are in business still, will have all put their rates up. So you should put your rate up as well. And if you don't, you'll be left behind, especially as your gym rent goes up. One thing I agree with James Smith is that most guys that are in a big branch chain gym or corporate gym are on less than the minimum wage once they pay all their fees out, you know, insurance, travel, food, and paying the gym. Does that make sense? And I know some gyms want weekly payment now instead of monthly payment, which makes it even harder for you to run your business, because June, July and August are quiet months for every single business, not just PT. And this is a time when you could run out of money, get in debt and have problems. But if your rate is very, very high, you won't have that problem, because hopefully January, well, normally February, March, April, May, you've made enough money then 4 months in which to get you through the next 4 months until you get new sign-ups in August, September, October. Does that make sense? So make sure you outsmart your competition, read as many books, study as many courses as you can. You don't have to do mega expensive courses. I found courses for £12, which were normally 600 quid, and they were doing a big sale type thing, and I managed to get on board for that at the time when they were doing this special deal. But I had to buy a manual, which was a bit more expensive, and when I get my certificate, I have to pay extra for that. So that's how they're getting their money back. But the course was absolutely excellent. So it doesn't have to be expensive courses, but make sure you update your knowledge every year. Like, I read a new book nearly every week or every month. So even if it's every month, there's still 12 new books, which is more than the average person anyway. And most people, they buy a book, they read 4 pages, they put it on the shelf, you know. Whereas I'll go deep and look at the chapters, find out which chapter I want to read, put a highlighter or put one of these on the pages, and won't get the new book until I know that I've gone through all of that, you know. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment down below. I do mentoring, which I charge for. So you can have a look at my mentoring page where I've mentored 14 trainers and Chek practitioners, or IMS 1s, IMS 2s. So then that way, if you need real help, then we can come to an arrangement on how I can give you some top tips from my 25 years of experience. Okay, thanks a lot. Peace out. Lots of love. Speak again soon. Bye.